Hello, chat. How are we doing? I know it's been a bit. I know my schedule has been very bunk as of late. I apologize. Let's. Oh God, do I remember how to be a streamer? I don't even remember my commands well. Jesus. Hello. Hi everyone. How are we? We're doing well. Hello, Reckoner. Goodness. You guys want me dead already? Jeez. Jesus. Why is chat not working? There we go. Chat's kind of working-ish. Hi. Hello. Let me run through everything real quick. Hi. Phoebe, congrats on your first. It's your 14th one. That's 2 weeks of firsts. That's pretty darn cool. Thank you for the all sacrifice. That's pretty neat. Zero. Hello. Thank you for the miserly sacrifice. Clowny. Thank you for the sudden sacrifice. That's pretty cool. Rosa. Thank you for the nasty sacrifice. Nasty. I don't think I want something nasty. My God. Hello, Clowny. Hi. Hello. Hi. Tired? I am tired. I am tired. I'm also tired. Crazy. We have the same name. That's wild. So it's been a little chaotic lately. Trying to get back on the horse of streaming. I know I fell off for literally all of December actually. I think I streamed maybe, I don't know, I feel like I streamed like maybe 8 times in the entirety of December. Which is not great. I want to get those numbers up. Yeah. Hi. Got done with the she-demon outside. Oh my God, that's crazy. Have you got any sleep? I saw you in Meowvy's chat. You weren't a sleeper then. But yeah, trying to get back on the horse of streaming. So my plan for streams it's gonna be a little bit more rough. Because I don't know if I know I won't be able to do like, streams as much on the weekend. Just with how I'm gonna be in a D&D thing, and I'm trying to get some D&D stuff run myself, so that's gonna be a Saturday type of thing. So I don't know if I don't know. But for now, what I'm thinking stream schedule wise is like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Our stream's pretty solid, and then maybe a Saturday or Sunday stream. We will see. But there's other things I want to do. Or like stream with any new streams, I think. Yeah. That's certainly true. I think that is actually the case. I know I used to be a more frequent streamer. It's just I completely fell off the horse in December. The time changed, and low-key, I think I just got really depressed. I'm like, I don't want to hit the stream button. If it was not for Pushpin and Meowvian, I do not think I would have been streaming like at all during December. So I'm happy the Friday collab stream. They've been very fun. I'm glad they've been getting me out of my funk. So yeah. Every D&D said, "Oh nice. What class do you play?" Been more like Thenarchy. Oh boy, I think I need to re-lock in, guys. I think I need to lock in on streams again. Did pass out for leaving me out in the chat. You know what? Proud of you for that. Good job. But yeah, it's been a little bit. I started a new job. I started my job last week, and I'm getting back into the flow of things. You're Drowning Mage. Ooh, very nice. So yeah, I've been easing myself back into. Oh, I've been easing my. I've not been easing myself. Work's been easing me into the, workflow of things. It seems very chaotic there. I started getting the ex-coworker lore, so that's pretty neat. And you gotta want a fireballs. That sounds honestly very cool. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but that sounds very cool. As you can see, chat's also a little bit scuffed on the side. I don't know why it's like that. But I'll fix stream elements later. So we can get this. Depending on when stream ends, we'll get that fixed. Though, we shall see. Yeah, that's that really. Words, brain, very, very tired. I pissed off a green dragon. That's a poison dragon, no? I think it's a poison dragon. We'll see. I guess we'll see. You'll see. I don't know my D&D lore super well. But yeah, my friend's gonna be starting to run a D&D campaign at the end of the year. End of the month. There we go. Hello, Cherub. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let me swap. I can swap scenes real quick. we can run it back, run it forward. I don't know anymore, man. brain fried brain. You guys like fried brain? I'm not a fan of fried brain. Yo, what the? Hello? Can I? Oh wait, it's this. I don't remember I'm so used to my OG, I'm so used to like my OG stream, whatchamacallit, keybinds. They have not been the same since I swapped to my PC. And you'd think, Arkifer, what do you mean you're not used to your new stream keybinds? It's been months. I'm like, and to that I say, I had my other keybinds for years. So here we go. What you drawing? I'm drawing PSMP thumbnails. Well, thumbnail really. This is Ezra. So yeah. Technically, I was supposed to. I wanted to get this done yesterday, but I kind of didn't. Ever heard of fried brain? Yeah. I wish I didn't, but I live with a fried brain. It's not great. I wouldn't recommend it. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hey, how have you guys been? Hope you guys have been well. Like I said, I've been in the training phase of my new job. We'll see how it is. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how good of a fit it is. I'm gonna be like gonna keep it a stack, chat. Gonna keep it a stack. The second I paid off my student loans, I lost all motivation for this job. And I'm like, I can't be a bum. I don't want to be a bum. I actually do like having money. Having money's nice. I mean, income is pretty cool. And let me tell you, streaming and commissions do not pay the bills. Not enough, at least. Comms have been actually very kind to me. Thanks to Ovek and his generous wallet, I guess. Because he's who I do these thumbnails for. Highly recommend checking out his channel if you have not. That's where you can see, like, I guess, the final thumbnails and everything. I just draw the character art. Good lol, you just woke up from a nap. Ooh, that was a good nap. Was it like one of those naps where you just wake up and you got like all the lines on you? You know what I mean? Sleeping when you go live? Yeah, but that's okay. That's alright. This is just my schedule. Oh no. Hey, you just gotta adapt. Yeah, oh, that's a good nap. That's a good nap. That's a good sleep. That's a good sleep. That's how you know you entered a deep sleep. Like, I know I slept well when I wake up and I see the lines on me. I'm like, god damn, disoriented as hell too. Oh, so yeah, that is also true. I feel like I rose from the dead after I have a nap like that. Or like not so much when it's a sleep, but when it's a nap. Oh my god, I feel like I entered a new reality. It's peak though. That's how you know you slept well. I think that's like when you enter deep sleep. I forget the different states. Because I think there's a difference between REM sleep and deep sleep, but like it's good to get REM's a good sleep or whatever, rather than actual sleeping. That's actually low key kind of true. XZ, what is good, brother? Thank you for the productive sacrifice. I appreciate it. Now naps hit different. That's all I can say. I'm gonna be so for real. I would be hitting the fattest naps at work. My coworkers are very chill. Thankfully, thank God. My what will we call this guy? My coworker, we'll call him L. Call him L. All right. My coworker L. Gotta go, Clowny. See you around. Thank you for showing up. Really appreciate it. My coworker L. All right, dude, super chill guy. He and this other guy, I don't know. We'll call him Chris. Dude is like, the two of them used to be like warehouse workers or whatever, and they're like complete stoners. I do not know how they got this job, but Elle is in charge of like the management and whatnot, just keeping the flow of work going at my job. But like, he does a good job. But yeah, I don't know. I was yapping a lot with them. They seem very chill. I'm glad to make their acquaintance and whatnot. I was learning the ex-coworker lore, so yeah. Refuse to believe naps are supposed to be 45 minutes. It's one of those things where, here's the thing with naps, alright? You don't want them to be too long, but I don't think 45 minutes is enough, but you gotta get out of the nap before you enter, like, the deep, deep sleep stage. You know? But luckily, sleep goes in cycles, alright? So you just need to exit the cycle at the right time. I think if you hit, like, an hour and a half, boom, get out of there. Average nap is, like, 4 hours. That's half asleep, dude. That's half asleep. That's about 5. Guys, you're just getting a suboptimal amount of sleep. That's not a nap. That's not a nap. At what point is a nap not like a good 8 hours of sleep? You know, they're because like I think a full cycle of sleep is like an hour and a half. So if you get out at like the 90-minute mark, boom, you're good. You know, we like it too. Yeah. that is fair. That is very fair. But yeah, I used to not. I literally can't nap anymore though, guys. Because if I nap, I'm not gonna fall asleep on time. If I don't fall asleep on time, I'm gonna fall asleep at work, and then the cycle just repeats, and it is hell. All right, that's what happened to me last week, and it sucked. All right. Also B, I had a very my sleep schedule was very bad last week. Very, very bad. Would not recommend doing that. Because for those of you who were there, Lex kidnapped me. And by Lex kidnapped me, I'm like, and Lex was like, oh, I'm gonna go stream. I'm like, literally everyone in call was like, oh, can we join? And she was like, yeah, sure, I guess. And then, we all voiced characters for, what's the name of the game? No, I'm Not Human. I think that was the name of it. We all voiced characters and No, I'm Not Human. Yeah, and I didn't expect, I thought stream would be like 2 hours. It ended up being 3. I'm like, fuck. Because we ended up going, you were there? Yeah, I remember you being there. Not bound for the next hour. Real. I know, I remember seeing you there. I remember your name dropping up. But yeah, so stream went for like 3 hours. I'm like, oh, it's 1 in the morning. That's not ideal. Oh my god, is that the Colonel Corn? Hello, thank you for the cultivated sacrifice. That is a very accurate name given your username. Happy Monday. It certainly is Monday. I don't know if it's happy, but I think Monday and happy are antonyms, if I'm being for real. Monday means I have to go to work, and I don't want to go to work. But yeah. So streaming, I'm going to like 1 a.m. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I had work literally that day. And work for me starts at like around 8 a.m.-ish. Luckily I live close by. So it's not much of a commute for me. Thank God. If I had to do another commute as long as my my previous gig, which was like an hour, I would be blowing my brains out. Because that means I need to wake up even earlier, and I need to go to bed earlier, and blah blah blah. Yeah, Wednesdays more. Wednesdays are hit or miss. Alright? Wednesdays are very hit or miss. IMO. Yeah, I'm in school by 7:25. I remember those days. Thankfully, I don't work at a school. Alright? I do not work at a school, and God, if I had to be on a school schedule, dude, no, because even then, I think staff would need to get there earlier than the students. And since I work in tech, if I had to get there before 7 a.m. every day and manage a Chromebook cart, I'd lose it. Oh my god, Maddie, hello! It's been like a month. I know, I've barely streamed lately. My bad. Thank you for the junior sacrifice, I appreciate it. And Cherub, thank you for the unfolded sacrifice. Very kind of you, very kind. But yeah, don't get me wrong though, work is work. Work is work, you know? You already have, working the Chromebook cart, damn. I'd lose it, dude. I don't want to deal with high schoolers. High schoolers are a pain in the ass. I would know. I was one. I was a high schooler at one point, chat. Believe it or not. Now I'm Unk. Now I'm Unk status. It's weird. Oh, you need the education. Yeah, it'd be like that. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really miss high school. To a degree, I miss the social aspect of it. But I was fairly social. Okay, to a degree, I was social in college. I made some of my best friends I've met in college. Like Anna, for example. She's not here right now. I always sing her praises. Anna's very, very cool. Anna's the sole reason this channel is functional at all, because I would not have a functioning channel. I would not have a Discord without her. She's done a lot for me. The sole reason I did not have to survive on chicken nuggets in college. But yeah, I will not be missing everyone. Real. No, Agile, it's okay. These people are awful, give me advice. Honestly, high school is what you make of it. Oh my god, Alexa, you're late! Thank you for the whispered sacrifice. High school is what you make of it. I'm a bro. Find a good group of people, hang out with them as much as you can. The schoolwork's gonna blow. You know, that's just how it is. But if you meet good people, definitely stick with them and try to hang out. Clubs are very good for that. If you're interested in that. I didn't really do clubs in high school though. I kind of did art club, but you know. Ah! Oh. was meaner in middle school, so I guess it's not too it's a bit tamer. Oh yeah, listen, listen. I can tell you this. I can tell you this for certain. Everyone, including me, including some of the sweetest people you've know. All right, like Lily, for example, if you guys know her. We all became more and more asshole just because of middle school. Everyone, like without fail. All right, and that's okay. It's just a phase in your life. People mellow out. Some people don't. But yeah, that's just how it is. Let's go to the spawns of hell. Yeah, I mean that's what you get when you put like a whole bunch of kids going through puberty in the same school, like in the same confined area. I don't know what you're gonna expect. Luckily, semester 1 class, but your semester 2 study looks like they're gonna suck. Yeah, that's how it also goes. Best of luck. Go to. I feel ashamed. I mean, that's definitely a start. You know what you did wrong. If you get the chance, probably apologize to the people you've wronged. And obviously, they probably won't accept it. But if they do, that's awesome. But if you've grown as a person, you can recognize that. Just don't be such a dick anymore. Yeah. Are completely different because it's almost like middle school, both teenagers and young adults. I mean, middle school is also full of teenagers. But yeah, I was a bully in middle school. Oh, best of luck. Best of luck. But yeah, I don't know what the high school scene is like right now, but yeah, locked in a locker before some High School Musical type. Wait, people actually do that? That's insane. You see, that feels like I don't know, like an early 2000s or like 90s bully type of thing. That stuff just seems so egregious. Like it seems so comical. It's not, because there's like a lot of bully stereotypes in media, and I just feel like it never evolved from the 90s. Like, yeah, people are assholes, but like going that far is kind of crazy. Granted, I went to a fairly good high school for my area, so I don't know what it's actually like in how different people experience it. But still. If the lockers didn't have a lock, so they just leaned against the door and couldn't open it. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate, but low-key that's also kind of funny that they have to lean on it so you can't open it. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I'm sorry that happened to you though. That sounds not fun at all. But goddamn. Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm out of high school. Here's the thing. Alright. I would not want to repeat high school. I would be down to repeat college. Like if I magically got like transported to like freshman year of college again as a do-over, I'd do that. That sounds fun. College is way more fun for me. But yeah. I don't know about high school though. High school was kind of eh. High school I was not having a good time. Oh my god, yeah, no. If I had to do high school again, ugh. I'd rather die than go through college apps again. Jesus Christ. College apps were miserable for me. Some fun memories, that's fair. Another guy saying, wear suspenders, bro. Not the nerd archetype. Not the nerd archetype. Ay. And I have glasses and prescription thick, and I refuse to wear them, but I don't wear suspenders. I look at my glasses now. I need to go to the eye doctor and get a new prescription, I think. But like my glasses have been getting thicker every year. I'm like, this does not bode well for me. I don't know. I may go fully blind in the future, but we're not there yet. I'm not future Arky. And for that, I will be grateful, because I can still see. And I do like my sight. Sight is pretty darn cool, if you ask me. So between the senses, I think, like if I had, I don't know which sense I'd like pick to lose, because actual like senses wise, like I think the first to go would probably be, I like, okay, if I had to rank them in senses like which I'd rather lose, right? I could lose sense of smell, alright? Sense of smell, I'm okay with losing that. And I know taste would be a bit duller, but that's fine. Next in line would be taste. Again, kind of blow, but whatever. Food not really as enjoyable. That's fine. All right. Here's where things get tricky. All right. Because when it comes to like the sense of touch, right? I feel like that's very necessary to function. Like you need to, you really need that. I think it's underrated, and it doesn't really show up in this conversation. Maybe you can see your keyboard. Yeah, no, it's real. Again, I can still see big picture stuff, but like, even like looking back, like if I take my glasses off, I cannot read text that's like pretty much in front of me, like on my screen. I can't read it, but I can make like bigger shapes. I can recognize those, so I can get by enough without my glasses. But otherwise, I'm kind of cooked. Without hearing, yeah. Hearing, you can live without. Again, things will be a bit of a pain, but you can learn sign language. Texting exists. Blah blah blah. There is a lot more support for being deaf than there used to be in the past. Fun fact: I know a lot of this stuff because I took a deaf history course in college. And you're like, Artifer, why did you take that? And it's because I wanted a history minor because I realized I was ahead on my coursework, and my course advisor is like, yeah, so if you want to go for a minor, you can see what's left. I'm like, oh, word? And that's what I did. I chose deaf history. Very cool. ASL is very fun. ASL is a very interesting language because it has its origins in French Sign Language, actually, and home signs, and a whole lot of other things. Fun fact, I believe it's Nantucket. Nantucket, for some reason, had a very long... I think it was Nantucket Sign Language? For those of you who don't know, Nantucket is like this island... it's like Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard is like this island off of like the coast of Massachusetts. For some reason, Martha's Vineyard had a very high deaf population. It is some genetic thing there. But yeah, so they had developed their own form of sign language there. And from that point, a lot of these kids, I believe, went to the first deaf school in America. So a lot of those signs, I believe, got combined with like they tried to make a formalized structure for American Sign Language and a whole lot of stuff. It's very interesting watching just languages evolve. ASL is very cool, very neat. I'm glad I got the chance to learn about that history in a class format. It was very cool. But yeah, which got me curious about a whole lot of other sign languages and whatnot. So yeah, it's very, very neat, very cool stuff. No, you're in ad jail. Have you considered leaving it? I know you can't hear me say that and be sassy. But yeah, cool stuff. But yeah. So, I'm not entirely sure if Martha's Vineyard Sign Language got... No, okay. I think... Yes. Okay, so a bunch of, the deaf students from Martha's Vineyard went to the first American School for the Deaf, which I think was in Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut, yes. Go for starting a dance party in Rexford Live yesterday. What do you mean? Okay, you're gonna have to explain this one to me. What do you mean you started a dance party and then you got in trouble for starting a dance party? Oh my god, JP, hello. Say hi to Birdie for me. I think Pushpin's pretty cool. She's pretty cool because she's green. Yeah. And I mentioned, yeah. So the first, I believe the first in, I think it's called the American School for the Deaf. I believe that was called. I believe, yeah, it's the first deaf school in the U.S. But yeah, or was it? I think it was, yeah. The banner said, "Okay, everyone, dance party," and it got out of control, where they're just spamming dance emotes. That's really funny. But yeah. So yeah, this guy wanted to start the school for deaf people. Because I think he had like a goddaughter who was deaf, and he's like, I want her to get a great education. So he got this guy from France who was very good at French Sign Language, and then from there, try to make a formalized structure for American Sign Language, which a lot of the students didn't like, so they'd use their home signs, and then that merged with like the formalized structure, and now you got the basis for modern ASL. This one too, the Dancing Dino, it's a classic. It is a classic for a reason. Yeah, so that's how ASL was kind of born, and it's really interesting how ASL is actually evolving as a language, because you guys can't see me do this, but the sign for phone is actually has changed because of smartphones. So now it's like an open palm instead. But it used to be like like what an old timey phone looks like. What's like on your phone app icon. So that's really neat. It's not, I forget the term. It's not anachronism. Hello Queen, how you doing? Thing that looks old, but on something new symbol. A skeuomorphism. That's the term. A skeuomorphism. It's a design philosophy. So, for example, how do I do this? How would I explain it? Oh, okay, yeah. So for like the save symbol, for example, a lot of times it's a floppy disk. Oh, you're going insane? Why are you going insane? So yeah. So for example, with skeuomorphism, it's like, for example, a save button. A lot of times the symbol for it is a floppy disk. Now, I'm willing to wager a lot of you guys have never seen a floppy disk before. I didn't see a floppy disk in person until maybe a couple of months ago, alright? But a floppy disk is the symbol of saving, because way back when computers and stuff were being developed, the way you'd save data is you'd write it onto a floppy disk, and then that kind of stuck as like the shorthand for save. And then they kept going with it, even though floppy disks fell out of fashion. So yeah. Feeling bits on all the squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. That's a great DBZA reference. Or personal finance. That's wrong. You have a free ball. Oh, free ball it? Fair enough. I respect. But yeah. Chisel and bits make you feel insane. Yeah, it's fair. Chisel and bits also made me feel insane when I'd use it. Chisel and bits and little tiles will make you feel like you're going insane. Right, especially if you originally started making the thing in Chisel and Bits. I'm glad they have parity, or to a degree, but you will go insane if you're doing stuff in little tiles. Because you're using little tiles, oh my god, you then have to animate the structure you made. And let me tell you, it's a pain. It's a pain in the butt. I don't think I made. I definitely made some structures, but yeah, for 5 hours. 5 hours. Oh goodness gracious, dude. Good grief. Making a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time? Best of luck. Job, I have 0 motivation, art block. You know what? Here's the thing. When you're feeling art blocked, honestly, just like, open something or grab your sketchbook. Just do warm-ups first. Honestly, just draw cubes. It might motivate you. And if you have something that strikes your fancy in that period of time, it might be good. Your bit, goodness. That's terrifying. But yeah, it might get started. But yo, if you need if you need something to draw, you should you should draw Urkifer. I've heard he's pretty cool. He has a fan art section in the server. What? Who said that? Whoa, that's crazy. But they're right. I like being a little silly. Oh my god, Eerie! Hello, how are you? We're wearing the same build since about 2 PM. Goodness, what are you building? Thank you for the jaded sacrifice. How you doing, Eerie? I feel like it's been a little bit since we've spoken. Wind is strong today. Yeah, the must have been the wind. Oh, it's my favorite thing to say. Just finished it. Nice. Good, tired. Yeah, real. Me too. New job has gotten me in the in a certain type of mood. Thanks for Rex. Ah, gotcha. Unfortunately, I'm not in the studio, so I don't get to know things. I only passively get to understand studio stuff just because I'm just in call with the guy a lot when he's not acting in the studio server. So I'm just passive like, ah, I see. I know what you're working on, but I don't know. Obviously, I won't spoil anything, but still. Going crazy, understandably. But hey, that sounds really cool and fun. Take breaks. Breaks are very important. Stretch your hands. Stretch your hands. You're gonna need those. Fun, but definitely a little daunting. Winter Lions created what Arky described as very wintry. It gave winter vibes, so like all the dead trees and everything. I'm not in the room where it happens. I don't want to be in the room where it happens. I have been in the room where it happens. I got tired, and then I'm like, yeah, no. And listen. All right, guy, great person to work for. All right, I do not have the free time. All right, I want to do my own thing with my free time, and like, if I was in the studio, I would not have free time, and I like having free time. So yeah. Worth it? Oh no, I fully believe it. In the trenches, I understand. I know where you've been. I know where you've been. Listen, as a boon though, Rex's team is much like the studio itself, much larger than when I was in it. So honestly, a lot of the stuff I'm saying is not with the most accurate information. All right. Yeah, 3 times amazing. Yeah, I don't have. It's like one of those weird things that you're gonna hear. I wish I enjoyed being unemployed more. Because when I was unemployed, you know, at least I had free time. But like when you're unemployed, you just feel bad for having. It is so stressful and miserable, and especially if you're not surrounded by people who get that shit is fucked right. All right, it is not. It's not a good experience. It's a very stressful experience, especially when you have things that you know need to get paid. Like student loans. But you know, but like looking back on it, I don't really remember the stress. I remember having so much free time. I'm like, damn, I wish I capitalized it on it more. But I did enjoy my my free time between jobs. Like between my last gig and starting this one. That was really cool. It was really nice. Yeah. Seemed to be a house phobia? What is a house phobia? Oh yeah, I played so much Silksong over my little break. I kind of wish I actually did more stuff with the channel though, but that's on me. I also have some other projects that I need to get caught up on, so I'm like, ooh. I was husband, but your flavor now, but oh, I see. Real. You know, I'd rock being a house husband. All right, I will. All right, I'm gonna be real. The entire house would be spotless, and I'd cook good food. Big Show blooper number 3 there for those who haven't seen it. Oh yeah, very silly, very goofy. You need to be a house husband, real for that. Alrighty, chat. You know what time it is. It's time for me to go grab some food, take a small little break. Then we'll lock in on drawing. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Does that sound great? I think it does. So I will be back shortly. Let me just remember my key buttons for BRB. All right, guys. You guys better be back here when I return. All right. But yeah, let me write down. Okay. There be food. Yeah, you will. Real. All right. In this. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Wow.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah
Yeah, hello. Hello, chat. I'm back. You guys miss me? I bet you did. Who wouldn't miss Archifer? Let me unpin this message. Wah. Where's my? There it is. Yeah. What have you guys been up to while I was gone? Missing even. Where's? There it is. Alright. I think we're back. Are we back? I think we are. Hello, hello. Anyways, chat, interesting thing I learned today. Alright, it's completely by accident, mind you. I was scrolling through TikTok mindlessly, because that's just what you do. Alright? My brain is so fried because of this, mind you. Alright? But still. Alright. Interesting thing I learned today. The butternut squash is a relatively recent invention. Alright, it was made what? It was made in the 1940s. Which is insane to me. It's the butternut squash has only existed for around 80 years. Which is wild to me. I can't fathom it. It feels like one of those things oh, they've existed for a really long time. But no. It's just one of those things when it comes to vegetables. They just come into existence. And it's wild. It's kind of crazy to me. But it's what it's. Yeah. I'm gonna be real though, I'm not a squash person. I think as far as vegetables go, squash is kinda mid. It's kind of a mid vegetable. I was about to say it's a mid fruit. It's not a mid fruit. Oh my goodness, Colonel Corn, thank you for $67.67. That's so funny. Do I have to say it now? Do I have to say it now, Colonel Corn? Do I gotta? They're making the two fiends in the house. Tempura shrimp. Yo, tempura shrimp is fire. I love tempura shrimp, dude. Okay, my grocery store sells tempura stuff. I'm tempted to just go there over the weekend and just get. Well, no, they sell tempura nuggets. Oh, they're fire, bro. They're fire. I just don't like going there because I'll see people from school there, and I don't want to see people from my high school. 6-7 squad, 6-7. Let's go lurk in Lively Stream for Lively streaming. Wait. Lively Streamly. I need to say hi to her. I need to say hi to Lively. It's very important that I say hi to Lively. It's imperative, actually. Is she live? Is she lively? Wait. Lively 201. Do we actually have Streamly? She live? She's live! I don't think she's Is she yapping? She's yapping! Let me tell her. My favorite streamer. My goat is back. My goat is back. Ah, man. Oh, yeah, she's yapping about what happened to the Skyline VODs. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, it is a whole thing. But yeah, it's her story to tell, really. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna mute that. Cool. All right, we'll leave Lively on in the background. She's pretty cool. But yes. Let me. All right, there we go. Put this here. I think she's going over where she's been. I'm happy she's streaming again. It's been so long. One day I'll get Lively onto my to view my forever world in Minecraft, and then she can rate how chopped it is. Switch between lives. It's all right. It's all right. Do I narrate what's going on in Lively's stream? It'd be really funny if I just I created a browser source yeah, we're watching Lively in the corner. I see you there, Rosa. But yeah, words. What was I yapping about earlier before I left? I forgot. I forgot things, chat. I'm a little forgetty spaghetti. You know what? That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah. Words. The words are gone from me. Actually, did you know that? Yeah. No. Yeah. Words gone. Really. I just need to lock in and finish this. We're almost there. I don't know how long shading's gonna take. Coloring's gonna be fairly quick. IMO typically is. That's just how it goes. Shading's a little bit more of a pain, but honestly, if I find the reference, the reference I used originally, I can just run with that and we'll be good. Rex went live? Yeah, that would make sense. I think they're all streaming together. I think it's gonna be, what? Rex, Lively, and Lex, I believe? I could be wrong, but I think that's the lineup. Senshi might be there. I'm not entirely sure. Ro might be doing work, though. I was playing Silk Song. I say with Senshi, but like it's more like at the same time as Senshi, because we're both trying to get the last of some things in Act 3. I'm really close to 100%ing the game. Right, if I finish this last bit, unironically, I'm gonna be at 95% completion. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Which means after that, it is just finding the last tools I'm missing, and just actually beating some story stuff, and then beating the game. And I'm like, dude, that's gonna be crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna go and perfect Silk Song though on Steam, but on one hand, it'll be really funny if I perfected Silk Song on Steam, alright? Because, hear me out. On Steam, I only have one perfected game, alright? And that singular perfected game is Helltaker, okay? So, I think it'd be really funny if I just also have Silk Song perfected. Though, low-key, I'm also on the path to 100%ing another game that was made by, what's their name, Van Ripper? I think their name's Van Ripper. They're the person who made Helltaker. They made a secondary game, which, I'm gonna be so for real, I did not know, the guy did not promote it. It did not appear on my feed at all, so it's a bit unfortunate, I guess. Because it would have been really cool if it did, because I would have loved to see all the fan art. All your dreams or nightmares. Yeah, my nightmare is 100%ing Steel Soul mode. That's my nightmare. All right, that's my nightmare. But I think I'll do it maybe one day. I think alternatively, there's a couple of things I still need to do. My nightmare is the Beastfly. Real. Oh god, I have to just get better at the game though. I don't think I'm good enough to do a Steel Soul mode without like bench warping. I'd like to bench warp as little as possible in the future, but you know, for now it's fine. But yeah, in the future, ugh, I don't know. You're cooked a little bit, yeah. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen, a wee bit. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay. Alright? But yeah. But anyways, Van Ripper's second game is called Awaria, or Awaria. I don't exactly know how it's pronounced. And literally you're repairing machines while like these really hot ghosts are trying to like trying to kill you. So the whole, and it's the same relatively the gameplay loop is different, but like the end goal is the same, is where you make out with the ghosts or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, it's been alright. I would say it's the most fun game. It's kind of frustrating at points, but that's really more of a skill issue on my part. But you know, I've been slowly getting through it. I think that might be my second 100%ed game. So yeah. When he was chasing after Raven Freakshow right now, that's really funny. You spaced out, hold on. Did you hear hot ghosts and lock back in? Honestly, real for that. I just think it's incredibly funny. But yeah. Yeah, real. I mean, okay, we can take a moment's break. We can take a moment to find my favorite. All right, we can give me a second. You guys already know what's up though. She is in fact a pyro woman, so you know. Which do we yank it here? We'll yank it from here. Yoink. All right, well. All right, yeah. This is her. She's cool. I think her name is Nikita. I think they're all Russian names. But yeah, she's cool. I like her. She's my favorite personally, but you know, it's what it is. I still don't exactly know what possessed this man to make a Waria, but hey, very cool. I mean, it's also neat that it's a free game, so you know, might as well just download it and have fun. I guess, you know. But yeah. Loki though, her whole sequence is a little bit of a pain. But hey, I got through it. So it don't matter. And I don't know. Will I play some Skull after this? Now, technically, I have a meeting tomorrow that I need to prepare for. In theory, I should be okay. But I don't know. I haven't used the platform in a bit. But I don't know if there's been any updates necessarily. But I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to get away with it. It feels weird that I'm like heading an actual meeting though. Usually one of my bosses is in a meeting with me when I'm talking to clients, but I will not be doing that this time around because I'm you know heading stuff. But yeah, so I might just brush up a little bit and then head to sleep and run it, I guess. Though I guess I have a little bit more time to prepare because it's not right when I get to work. So you know, in theory, I might be okay. Actually, I think we'll be fine. I'll probably just need to do some checking. Yeah, I'll probably just need to do some brushing up when I'm at work. Besides that, I think I should be good. You know, fair enough. Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. I don't know if this beats being in fast food or retail, being honest, but hey, the pay is better, so I will take it. A win is a win. You know what? That's the important bit. That is the important bit. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how long I stick around here. I'll tough it out for a year, see if I like end up really liking it or not. Again, I'm in like training wheel phase, so things are a little bit on the slower end for me. I was listening to my coworker and how he shared about his like how his first week went, and during his first week there was a complete like outage in like cloud network stuff. So it was like everyone, it was like all hands on deck. We need to put out a fire right away, and yeah, so that was his first week. Yeah, this is like 3 years ago, I think. I didn't notice anything then because I was doing my silly little drawings, and you know, I already ignored my school emails to begin with. So it was NBD for me, but yeah, for a whole lot of businesses, it was not NBD. People had emails they needed to read. So they needed like a mass migration from one email service provider to another, and it was a whole thing. And yeah. So in comparison, I had a far more chill first week. I'm just slowly learning the processes and everything. Honestly, I think they're gonna just start having me shadow people more, because they're low-key just struggling to give me things to do. I'm like, guys, if you didn't have enough things for me to do, why did you hire me? You know? But I guess they need to train me up a bit more before I can help out with bigger things. Because right now they just have me on like the more menial stuff. People can get it done a little bit more quickly, but I'm not exactly used to their whole process yet. So yeah, oh god, indeed. But you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. You know what? That's the important bit. But yeah. We'll see if I stick with doing daily streams for a bit, but honestly, I think I'd like to keep to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We shall see. But yeah, I just need to figure out the schedule. Because also, on top of everything, I want to start getting like TikToks out weekly. And it's not exactly the most difficult thing. It's just I don't know what I want to make TikToks on, and B, it's not like I don't know. I really don't know what I talk about for a TikTok, and then I don't really remember how to edit my TikToks. I had a certain style that I used, and I don't have that style anymore. I don't have it memorized. So yeah, we'll see. Also recording audio is gonna be a whole other thing. I'm like, bro. But you know what? I'll make it. That's all that matters. Yeah. I don't know. It's like once a week, record some stuff in my closet and get out. I think that's how it'll be. And then slowly I need to work on some other stuff. I need to finish some things for Meowvian. And then after that, I haven't forgotten Eerie. Trust. I haven't forgotten. I remember. I need to make something for Eerie, and then I think it's just gonna be full steam ahead on the Epic Animatic, which honestly I might just make streams out of it. Because that could be fun. Yeah, no one missed me too much. I've missed you dearly, actually. That coolio. Oh, good. Chill. Awesome. But yeah, I think that'll just be the plan going forward. And either that or I do that in the background and we'll switch back to doing Legends EA and finish the game. I don't plan on buying the DLC. It's not that I don't think the DLC will be fun. I looked at it. Actually, no, correction. I don't know if the DLC will be particularly fun. I think there's a neat storyline there. But here's the thing. Alright. Legends EA by itself is not a $70 game. Alright? It is a $45 game. $50 at best. Alright, and they sold it for $70. And then they're asking for a $30 DLC? Hell no. Alright, Pokemon... Again, Pokemon's getting greedy at that point. Their greed knows no bounds. When you finish it, I'm mostly spamming your fiance with it. Real. I need to finish it faster because I kind of want to see that because that sounds incredibly funny to me. The progress since you left? Yeah. It do be like that. Oh, I really more prominent down here. There we go. That makes things better, I think. Green path. Oh, is this green path? I think it's green path. Fix your posture. Thank you, Cherub. My posture fixed. I probably should add posture check it back to my redeems. I added back. I want to make some more cool redeems. We'll see. I'll have to mess around and mix it up some more though. We'll see how that goes though. Oh no, there is anything I need. But yeah, Werbs. Turn into a question mark. You mean a shrimp? But yeah, I'm unshrimping. Don't you worry. However, you know what sounds fire? Tempura shrimp. All right. I was talking about that. Yeah. Okay. So the grocery store near me has like, I don't know. They occasionally have like tempura stuff. I think they have like a station for it or something. I don't know what's up. I don't know why they have it, but I won't complain. Okay. I love tempura stuff. Tempura stuff is fire. And since I have adult money, because I'm an adult who has a car and has disposable income, yeah, you bet your ass a lot of that's going to food. You bet your ass that's going to food, dude. I don't have a lot of wants in life, right? And for the most part, when I eat food, okay, I just eat it for the sake of I don't want my blood pressure to go low enough to give me a headache and make me unproductive. I'm not someone who particularly, like, goes out of their way to enjoy eating, but I don't know. I also do. I when I eat some good food, it like hits. I'm like, yeah, I want more of it. You know, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. I don't know. Like home food is like whatever, but like when I go out and buy food, I'm like, that's what most of my wants end up being. I don't actually. A lot of times, I don't have like physical, like not physical. I don't want like have material wants. I just want food. Like buy me food. I'm like, hell yeah, we chillin'. Or is your the only person who calls you Cherub? You've heard Winged? I don't know, see, Winged just doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Cherub. You know? I can shorten it down more further. We can... This calls you Winged? Really? Huh. I don't know. Cherub just seems better. I don't know. Cherry would also be a suitable nickname from Cherub, methinks. Jerry, change your name to that? Cherry? Winged Cherry? I can if you want to. Words, brain. Oh right, I was looking for a skin. I was looking for a skin. That is the thing I was looking for. Alright, let me look at my thumbs. My thumbs folder. Is that it? I think that's it, chat. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think that's the one. Coolio. Who cares if I drew it differently this time? It don't matter. Don't matter. Your new TikTok display for now on. Winged Cherry or just Cherry? Oh, I drew that poorly. What the? Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh well. I was looking at a thumb chat. That not not what I currently made. What I currently made is fine. Right? It's a-okay. For a second I thought my screen was getting mirrored. Cherry, real. And the peace sign? Hell yeah, brother. You know what's up. You know the dealio. Ah, shucks. I need the actual skin. Ovek, where are DMs? They're here. Awesome possum, baby. This, do that. Awesome. I'm so good, chat. I'm such a great artist. Definitely. Do you guys believe that? Do you guys believe me? This is peak art if you've ever seen it in your life. Bop. Absolutely hell. You guys know what's up. Definitely. I am making this up off the seat of my pants, but that's okay. Picasso is jealous. Picasso would be jealous. Definitely. You guys believe. I wonder what a lot of, like, you know, old-timey artists would think of digital art. Because I know there was a bit... This sentiment pisses me off, by the way. It's like the sentiment, like, oh, it's not real art. I'm like, yes it is. Shut up. Get off your high horse. It's like, the machine is doing it all for you. I'm like, no, it's not. That's what AI art is. That's what AI art is. AI art is the machine doing it for you, and it's bullshit, and there's zero soul behind it, and it's bad, and I hate it. Alright, it's built off the work of so much stolen art. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, it brings me rage, yeah. You just have to hate it on principle. Right? You just have to hate it on principle. Alright? It's just not good. Right? There's a very moral reason to be against AI art. Right? I don't care if the end product looks neat. Alright? The amount of stuff that it destroys, the amount of like work it steals, the amount of people it's like putting out of work. Specifically artists out of work. It's just bad. It is just bad through and through. And I don't think there's any there is no good reason to be using a pencil is better. Actually true. And here's the thing. The second AI generated like photos and videos hit the scene, Jesus Christ, it got bad. Like Twitter is a hellscape for cosplayers, especially right now. Like if you just post your photo like on Twitter, all right, people will like, they've been doing this the cosplayers, and it's like genuinely disgusting. By the way, they'll be like, oh, you'll like if someone posts like you know a cosplay of themselves in very modest attire, like for example Freerun, and then these freaking gooners and like, oh god, it's so bad. They'll go in and like it'll be like, Grok, make her wear the skimpiest bikini possible. And here's the thing, they don't stop at adults, they go for children too. Like I've heard a lot of what's it, the actress who plays Holly Wheeler in the last season of Stranger Things, Nell Fisher, I believe, like they'll go to like her tweets of herself and just do this, and like that's a child. That's a child. You're making explicit material of a child. Like people don't care. That's the thing that like gets me the most. It is disgusting. Like I think people need to be more pissed off about this actually, and they're not. Like dude. No one encourages it? Yeah. Ah, god, I don't like Elon. I really hate Elon. Oh man, this reminds me of something from work. Okay, so the other day, I was going to a client site, with, like, my supervisor, alright? And, I kid you not, we got into the topic of, like, EVs and whatnot, or, like, electric vehicles. And, I'm like, oh, something about, Tesla being, vandalized and blah, 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 blah. And... Guy's like, yeah, I mean, it didn't amount to anything. Like, Elon is, like, actually a really great guy. I'm like, and I had to just sit there and listen to it. I'm like, no, this guy's an utter buffoon. And it really sucks because, like, I really like my supervisor until that point. I'm like, I feel like your head is, like, has to be a little bit in the sand. If you're saying, like, Elon is, like, this really good person and innovator and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, he's not. He steals all this shit. And he ruined my hellscape of a website, but you know what? Yeah. I don't know, all this AI stuff just makes me so mad. I hate AI, dude. I hate AI. I hate AI so bad. I hate it so bad, chat. So bad. It needs to go. My financial compensation for that? I wish. I wish my job paid me more. I understand why they're not paying me more right now, because I'm very much a newbie, but still, oh man, they need to pay me more to deal with tech bros all day. I'm being so for real when I say that. I do not want to deal with tech bros all day. Good grief. His Cybertruck? Dude. It was really funny. I was like sending a voice memo to a friend, because that's just what I do. I like sending voice memos to my friends, and... I kid you not, mid-voice memo, alright, I see a Cybertruck, and I audibly just go like, ew! It was really funny just listening back to that. I'm like, do I just re-send the memo? I'm like, nah, that stayed in there, that's actually hilarious. Oh, fuck, I do that on the wrong layer! But yeah. Anyways, dude, the Cybertruck also just looks bad, alright? It's literally just like, you're easy to draw. It was literally that meme. It literally is that meme. The Cybertruck is just a garbage bit of, engineering. Is the credit card be spending on commissions for me? Real. I don't know if I'll be the most timely with them as of late, just cause I have, since I'm stuck, making thumbnails, a lot of my time ends up going to that, but I do appreciate that. Very, very cool of you. I'm happy to take commissions though. My comms are still open. I might need to close some stuff though, just in case. But brush my hat. Alrighty, I think that's kind of... Take your money. you can donate to the channel with gifted subs so other people can enjoy Arkifer, but with like uninterruptedness. Uninterrupted. Jesus Christ. What am I on, bro? What am I on? What am I on? My brain is a little bit fried of her. That's fine. That's fine. I will happily take people's money. That's I do enjoy doing that. But I do at work. I'll get point to Agile any moment now. Ads are gonna start in like a minute, so yeah, have fun. Have fun while the clock goes down. Lower and lower. Ah, damn, I know. It's okay. I'll be back eventually. That's the good part. I always come back. I'm like Springtrap, without the springs, or the trap. Oh my god, I say some of the stupidest shit. Jesus Christ, why do people watch me? Me too, twin, real. A lot of people will. That's okay. As they should. Who wouldn't miss Arkifer? He's pretty darn cool. IMO. The trap is the ads real. You're funny, shut up. I am hilarious. I am the peak of comedy, and no one can take that away from me. And the spring as well, real. Yeah, the ads spring up on you. That's how I get you. How I get you, and then I make 2 cents off of you. I make 2 cents off of your time. It really is a genius strategy if you think about it. Alright, might go for a bit of a longer stream today. I don't know if I'll finish this time. I'll do my best to. That's the important bit. I need to open the other one. Oh, that. And yes, it is. There we go. You know, this probably would have been faster if I just use the symmetry tool, but there's time for symmetry in this economy. Ridiculous. It's actually looking fairly nice so far, though. A win is a win. All right, a win is a win, chat. We take it where we can. We take it where we can take it. All right. This is supposed to be a marigold. But yeah. You guys got a favorite flower? You got a favorite flower? Mine's a sunflower. I love sunflowers. They're cool to me. But yeah. I drew that all on the skin. No, fuck it, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. I don't care enough to fix it. What's done is done. What's done is done. I paid my dues. I don't want to go through all of that again. Oh, no wonder it's like something's a little bit off. Yeah, that would do it. There we go. Now we can have a proper marigold. What is a marigold? Marigold. You know what? It's a little more funky looking, but I also don't care. It's fine. I kind of honestly, let's desaturate. Like this, and that fits in a smidge better. Ah! Yes. There we go. Well, guys, look, it's art. You guys know that Archifer draws. Alright, and then run it with... Oh, hello. I get very lucky every time I open up Pinterest, because every time I open up Pinterest, I somehow am blessed with buff Feixiao art. I'm like, hell yeah. It's just so peak. It's just so peak, chat. I quite like Feixiao. She's very pretty. I don't know, her actual character troll was like, okay. They definitely God, required an orange. I'll take an orange. I'm not typically one for citrus, but goddamn, oranges are kind of fire, low key. Oranges are kind of fire, ain't gonna lie. Holding Marigold. Exactly the same. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm gonna shade this. Tell me it's okay. But yeah, I've never really was an orange person. I don't. This goes for the color and the fruit. Never really was one for them, but like low-key, sometimes I just crave citrus and I'll eat an orange. I'm like, hell yeah. But yeah, when it comes down to citrus, I just don't like. I'm not very big on citrus. Like citrus flavors, but oranges kind of hit. I don't like orange juice that much though. Ooh, lemons though. Lemons I do not like. Limes are good on the other hand. I like limes. Limes are cool. Again, I wouldn't like bite into a lime, but like lime flavored things, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I sit and watch the stream, but my dad keeps asking me for like he doesn't have 2 other employees. Only reason to have more kids is so you have more employees. Right? I mean, max it out at 2, you know? Max it out at 2 and then boom. I don't know how people can have like had limeade. I have had limeade. It's quite good. I like it. Limes are also sweeter, a little bit on the sweeter end in comparison to like a lemon. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, cure naturally, so it makes sense. That's true. We made lemons. We made lemons to make lemonade. I think that's really funny to think about. You eat limes like straight up sometimes? You know, fair enough. Listen, I can respect it. I can respect it. I personally would not do that. But, you know, real that you do. But yeah. Fruits wise, pears are my favorite. I love pears. Pears are really good. Oh, okay. Pears are really good. I also really like strawberries. Strawberries are fire. I love me some strawbs. Strawberries are good. I like mango. It was also really good. I'm neutral on bananas. I only really like bananas when I'm putting them in a smoothie. And even then, I'm not even adding it for like banana flavor. It's more like bananas are just good thickeners. You know, if you need to thicken something, boom. You mushy pears, yeah. Well, pears shouldn't be mushy. There's no way getting around it. Just pears shouldn't be mushy. They're overripe if you did that. Underripe pears also suck. There's a very like specific period of time where pears are just like the most fire fruit on the planet, and the other times it's like just absolute dog water. Or everything they're paired with, exactly. You get it. You get it. You understand. Mango, I love it. Real. There's this drink I used to have at college called Calpico. Calpico? Calpico? Calpico. Either way, really, really good drink. And they had a mango flavor. Mango flavor is really good. The regular flavor kind of tasted like the best way to describe it. Loki tasted like soap water. I don't know. It was very, I guess, kind of floral. Is the best way to describe it. It was very floral. It wasn't bad though. But yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste. But strawberry Calpico is so good. It's fire, and they don't sell it near me, and it makes me sad, and I haven't had it in years. Okay, that's the place he'd take me on enrichment walks, and we always get mango pops. Oh, that sounds fire. Mango ice cream. Mango ice cream is one of the best things ever invented. No one can change my mind on that. I love mango ice cream. Mango ice cream is so good. I need more. There was this very specific brand of mango ice cream I liked. And I don't know where to buy it. I think I need to go to like an Indian grocery store to find it again. But I don't have any plans on going to one anytime soon, just because I'm lazy. So, smiles. Tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and tell you why. Tell you. Yeah, I sound I believe real. Yeah, manga from the Dominican Republic twin. Real, I'll take them. That sounds fire. I think my friend's family is from the Dominican Republic. Rigor. But it's really cool. Ooh, another fun fact, chat. It is almost, and by almost I mean literally tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of my Ruby campaign finishing, which is crazy. Like, oh my god, it's been a year, and then I think about like, oh my god, so much has happened in the last year. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I really do forget that. Was it? Yeah, like majority of 2024. The majority of 2024 was me running the Ruby campaign, because I did it. Oh my god, it's been almost 2 years since I've graduated. Jesus Christ, that's not a real number. Oh my god, it's almost been 2 years since I graduated. Jesus. That's not ideal. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna say it was your birthday. Now my birthday is, you know, a number that shall not be named. Number? A date that shall not be named. It's probably fairly easy to find, but like, I'm not advertising it publicly. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like being the center of attention, which is why I don't really enjoy having my birthday being so public or anything. But yeah, my September, nice. I have a few friends who have September birthdays, so that's really cool. Yeah. Where are they going with it? Yeah, but yeah, it is almost the 1-year anniversary of that campaign. I'm like, oh my god, that's wild to think about. So much happened to me in 2024. I'm like, oh god. But 2024 was definitely a wild year for me, just cause I graduated, and then I had to deal with being unemployed, which was very stressful, mind you. But during a whole lot, definitely the thing that helped me get through the week was like, yeah, I have a D&D session at the end of this. I'm like, at the end of this week, I gotta make sure it's fun for my pals. I did, and they had a lot of fun with it, and that makes me really happy. I haven't been able to run D&D as often as I wanted to. Like in 2025, that's when I like, not mid 2025, but like on the tail end of early 2025, I started like getting back into like actually working. What is it? I got employed in April, but I didn't actually start work until like May. That was a bit on the rougher end, but I was doing odd jobs here and there, which is cool, and streaming, blah blah blah. I'm employed, but I really want money. I get a lot of your experience when you get a job is definitely going to come down to A, what type of job it is, and B, the people you work with. All right. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this job's gonna pan out. This kind of scares me, but I am working with really cool people. Like Elle and Chris, like I mentioned earlier, they seem really cool guys. So I'm happy I'm working with them. Well, yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things. But again, it's definitely good to. I firmly believe this. All right, I think every person needs to work in retail or food at least once in their life just to understand the experience. And I think the whole customer base would be a whole lot nicer if that happened. All right, I fully believe that. But yeah. And get your education and become a historian someday. Trust chat. I believe. Retail's a death sentence. It can be, from what I've heard. I worked in food. Also was not a fun experience, but whatever. You deal. It's what it is, I guess. But yeah, it's just like one of those. But yeah, I still firmly believe everyone should experience it. I think everyone needs to experience what it's like. Because low-key, people will just dehumanize you, and it's actually insane. Yeah. She was constantly on her feet. Yep. Because you are just gonna be constantly on your feet. Same thing with again, food as well. You're also gonna just be constantly on your feet. I have the opposite problem. My ass is sitting down most of the day. I don't like it. I need to move, but I'm stuck at a computer screen. I'll deal. Blah blah blah. Deal. Pain in the butt. The workers are so weird. No, 100%. It's weird, and it's red flag across the board. All right. We need a barista, but yeah, if you're on the lower tier, God help you. Exactly. Like, if you're on a date and they treat the waitstaff poorly, drop them immediately. That's a red flag. Because the second that person sees you as beneath them, they're going to start treating you like that, and you do not want that in a partner. Life don't cry. Again, you don't need to handle it for like the rest of your life. Think about jobs. You can always get a new one, and your first job is not your last job, right? I mean, it can be if you really wanted it to, but like, it's not the end of the world. If you don't get into the profession you originally want to, look, I'm not in the profession I studied for. We recommend for beginners, dishwasher. I did dish duty on my college campus. I think I was a little late to the employment game. I'm not gonna lie, but I had a funky home situation, so it wasn't exactly easy for me. But that's what I did. I was a dishwasher for like I guess one of the restaurants on campus. That's what I did. It's basically a discount Chipotle. The work was fine, but I was also part-time. But yeah, at least, again, it also depends on what you want to do. I was dish. I didn't want to be front of house. Front of house kind of sucks. IMO. Because I'm introverted and I didn't want to deal with all that. That's all I can really say in that regard, though. Beyond that, I don't know. If there's some store you frequent, maybe go there. RP is also a good start. Ooh, yes. I remember, I forget if it was you, Erie, or if it was Dan. And I was like, I'm crashing out, I need to get a job. I think one of you recommended Library Page. I'm like, I'll try it. No, I didn't get back from anyone, but that's fine, because I got this gig, so it's whatever. Hello, T, how are you doing? Thank you for that Pete sacrifice. I appreciate it. I didn't have to worry about builds, so low-key, I'd be down just to be a Library Page. I'd be down. I wanted like a chill vibes job. I don't want to deal with customers, bro. I'm dealing with customers. Low-key, I just want a job where I don't really have to deal with people, but I can also be hands-on. It's like, unfortunately, I don't think that's really out there for me. I think my ideal what's it? I started as a library page and I was able to do assistant. Yeah, I think you guys both were helping me out on that front, which I do greatly appreciate. So thank you. Yeah, is this for Ovek? Yes, it is for Ovek. I was gonna say no, it's for Patrick. I'm like, I don't have the energy for this. I don't have an energy for a silly SpongeBob bit. But yeah, it is indeed for the Ovek himself. Wash dishes yet again. Release me. Best of luck, twin. Best of luck. Yeah. Anyways, what was that really? Charlie, make sure you have a good lotion and shoes. True. I did not have good shoes. It kind of sucked. It's just okay. My shoes basically like lost all the traction they had years ago, and I didn't even wear shoes. I wore boots. All right. I regularly wore boots for years. I didn't get like shoe replacements for a really long time. Not really. Dude. I remember checking because I was visiting. What was it? Boots? Yeah, they're like hiking boots. I regularly wear hiking boots. But yeah, I was hanging out with Pushu because she was like, "Yo, let's meet up because we're like nearby." So we met up in Niagara, and like we were literally walking the entire day. And by the end of it, I looked at my shoes because like I need to tie a lace. I'm like, "Oh, what's this bit of leather hanging off of it?" And I look at the bottom, and my soles, like the soles of my shoes of my boots, really, they were completely gone. Right? They were gone. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I kept rocking those for like another year, I'd say. Do not recommend doing that. Not good for you at all. But yeah. They were well loved. I actually really enjoyed them, and honestly, if I could get another pair of those boots, I would wear them again. Because they were hella comfy. Not that I don't like my current shoes. They're not Vans, but they kind of look like them. I don't know. It's like they're solid sneakers. That's all I can really say. Yeah, they're all right, I guess. I enjoy. They're definitely a lot more comfortable. And they're definitely useful in my last gig. I had to do a lot of walking in my last gig. They'd have me walking across like half a mile to like the other bits of the office space. Keep in mind the office like spanned multiple like the office space is weird because it spanned basically a large portion of the city, I guess. And yeah, I had to walk like half a mile across the city carrying PCs to upgrade them, and definitely was a time. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Honestly, no, the job itself was a vibe. It was actually the commute that I did not like. So yeah. You can survive walking every day. I mean, it's not like I was walking all day every day. I didn't have to do those big trips every day, thankfully. Okay, they're kind of dangerous. Because a lot of the rest of the time I was sitting, so I'm like, whatever. It's NBD. I can rest my legs. But occasionally I'd have days where I'd be making like multiple trips to, like across across the city. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So like all in all, it's like I had I'd be getting my steps in. I'd be walking like a mile per trip for that. Parole, Missy Twin, those 2.5 minutes, real, as you should. Who wouldn't miss Arkifer in these trying times? I'd miss Arkifer in these trying times. Me thonks. Oh yeah, very very big run back. Literally a Silk Song run back, if you will. That's what I was dealing with. That's what I was dealing with. Go to the bathroom. Don't kill each other, everyone. I don't think there's anyone here to kill. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No one here is gonna die. No one here is gonna die today. Ah, hello, Raccoonifer. Welcome back to the land of the living. Indeed. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, I was thinking of making like some short, silly comics. Occasionally, if I have the time to. I'm like, I wonder why my view count is so low nowadays. And then it's just like, it's just an arrow pointed to me. And it's like it hasn't streamed regularly in a month. It's like it's like streams once a week. And that's like a maybe. That's what it's been. Well, you know, it's what it's, right? If I needed the break, I needed the break. I'm not gonna, you know. I don't think I should feel. Is my conclusion. Okay, so now thing might be a little. That's okay. I think into here. Oh. All of this dumped in here. Right? B. Selected layers. You do that. Everything's getting a little funky, but that is that, and then this is the color control. Don't eat the raccoon. It's not a marketable plushie yet. Color control. I forget exactly how they did this. You know what? I saved the tweet. I'm such a smart artifer. I have this tweet bookmarked. These are not my bookmarks. These are in fact my book. Oh, right. I've been meaning to read this manga. It's called Smoking Behind the Supermarket. I don't know. It seems really cute. But yeah, I'll watch it at some point. Watch, read. Alright, hue, -15. That was like what, negative or -50, whatever. It's fine. -15. I don't know why that it typically is like that. That's so strange. It seems to be normal. Yep. Oh, I guess I that. Alright, how do they? Oh, they set the bottom way to multiply actually. E. I mean, I guess that works. Man, go to the scan, do that. Red. Make him feel a little more alive. guess we rock with that. Bop, bop. Do that, do that. Here we go, wow! We were so cool, guys! We're so cool and great and awesome! Alright, let's, bop. And then, bop. And then, 17. So pretty? Yeah! There's all right it goes. Actually, do we have... actually, no, the stem can definitely do that. Uno secondo. Stem needs more IMO. This way, like that. This like that. And then that. Yeah. Honestly. That. Honestly, let's do that. Well, that's fine. That's cool. A-okay. Look. And I think this here. Run this. Run layout. This. That. Yeah, I think that kind of. Save that. Yes. Give it as a ping. 17, baby. Baby. Fully up. Nope, I already saved this, brother. Off that, Ovek. Ovek. Ovek! I need you, Ovek! Oh man, Invincible Season 3 is solid. I enjoyed it. Okay, I wouldn't say it was solid. It was good though. I definitely enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. Invincible is a good time, and yeah, all I can really say. It was definitely an enjoyable experience. Goodness, my elbow decided it wanted to explode. Yeah, your turn for request. Welcome back, Cherub. Honestly though, can I call you Cherry? Is calling you Cherry okay? Ovak! I need you, Ovak! Let me send the perfect GIF. Where is it? There we go. B. Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Don't worry, I will probably... I'm going to be interchanging between Winged Cherub and Cherry. What the hell did Ovek send me? That is a long GIF. What the? That's the longest GIF I've ever seen in my life. Like lengthwise. Not like it's a long GIF as in time, but like length. You guys get what I mean. You guys get what I mean. You guys understand, yeah? You guys understand it now? Good grief. Good grief. But hey, we did it. We made it. It's been a while since I've done a stream where I've yapped so much. You have no clue? Alright, that's okay. You guys don't need to understand. You guys don't need to understand. And I have the Owl House art style. Oh, do I? I'll take that as a compliment. I actually really like the Owl House art style. I see where you're coming from. It's not intentional. I've never actually studied the Owl House art style. I love the Owl House too. My favorite character is Amity. I love Amity. She's my favorite. There was a very solid bit of time where whenever I saw Amity art, I would just send it to Lily, and then my entire feed was Amity art, so I'd just constantly be sending Amity art to Lily. So I think, yeah, for my birthday, she got me an Amity plush, and it's of her time skip design. I'm like, ah, this is adorable. Side note, she is fine as hell in her time skip design. Oh my god. I don't know what the artists were cooking when they were making her design, but they cooked hard. They cooked very hard, and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I love Amity. Hunter's really cool. I love Hunter. Great character. They cook so well. Honestly, I love a lot of the time skip designs. But yeah, it's flamed so hard, but I never watched the show. I watched it now. Blah, 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 blah. You should 100% watch the show. Like, ignore the fandom. All right. I fully believe if you want to have a good experience watching, watching something, just don't interact with the fandom. Experience it for yourself first, and then start interacting with people. Sounds really good. It is. Obviously, you gotta know Disney did snub its third season, and it became like 3 specials. So yeah. Broken Out Brain. Listen, this is what a 9 to 5 does to you. This is what a 9 to 5 does to you. It eliminates your brain cells. All right, you will have none left. None. Nada. Where'd my mouse go? Jesus Christ. I sent it to hell. We're back. But yeah, highly recommend watching it. Or working in yet. But yeah, also this is a very good show. Highly recommend watching it. Honestly, I mean, you should definitely watch it for Ida. Ida's really great. I love Ida. She's fine as hell. Handle 9 to 5 on your sleep schedule. Real. Listen, as long as you are sleep relatively timely, yeah, Smash, you're so real for that, D. Your sister too? Hell yeah. Hell yes. This was also fun. I wish I saved it. There was this really pretty art someone drew of Lilith, where she had like her blue hair, but then like she also had the gray streaks, but then her ginger hair was also coming out, and she was like in like I think she was like in sweatpants and stuff, but like, oh my god, she looked so pretty in that art, and I didn't save it. I don't know if I even liked it, and I'll never be able to find it again. It was oddly specific, but yeah. So good. I love Ida. Great character. But yeah, I remember watching the show. Really good. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I never actually studied the art style itself. I never made like OCs or anything for it. I watched this one video where this guy is studying this one artist. I forget their name too, mind you. But like a lot of people I know don't actually add this bit here because this is where the tear duct is. But I started adding that after that video, so that's just kind of been just added as a part of my style. I don't actually draw the tear duct, but like here you'd probably add some pink, and that'd just be the tear duct. But yeah, honestly, I might start doing that in the future, but we'll see. But yeah, I just need to start working on art more. But yeah, anyways, I think it's time to end stream because Arkifer is tired. I say we raid Lily today. I don't think she's gonna be ending soon, so we're gonna raid Lily. We're gonna raid Lily 201. Slash raid Lily 201. Alright, Jet. I'll talk to you guys whenever, and yeah. Anyways, goodbye. Hit Lily with the raid for blah blah blah, and yeah. Goodbye.